Not the assignment question, or the you can think of it as a micro project. Design and develop for NSS registration forum. Design and develop for NSS registration forum for new joiners and store the information in SQLi database and send SMS for registration confirmation. Send SMS for registration confirmation. And send OTP for email confirmation. Send OTP for email confirmation. I'll give the gist of that design form. Try to implement the SMS service and the OTP verification service by using the free open source accounts. Use the built-in database SQLite to store the registered information into that. Okay. If any additional features, if you would like to add about the NSS activities conducted so far in our college, you can keep a gallery for it. You can add the additional feature as a maintaining a gallery of the NSS events. Okay. So by doing this exercise, what and all you are going to learn is it repeats the concept of designing. It repeats the how the values are going to be inserted onto the database, and also from this you are going to learn how you are implementing the SMS services and how you are implementing the OTP verification from the mail services. And also you are going to learn the maintaining static information like gallery of photo events of the NSS wing. Okay. And also you can give the control for uploading the photos to the admin account. It's a micro project. How you are dividing, it's a one single project for all students. Rather than working independently, work as a team and try to get the app is done. This time we are going to use that app for NSS registration. That app should get ready by December 10. Oh, sorry, we are in December 11, right? 20, 15th classes are going to reopen for the BE. So by that time, we are required to promote our application to registration to be done by the students. Okay, now as of now, because time is short, you can design the application for registration form. I'm going to give the fields that will be used in NSS form. Okay, fine. So note down this one. These are the fields we are going to use in the registration forum. I'll share the screen. So label, that is title of the application, BMSIT and M NSS unit. So it is in a heading label. I'm using the terminologies. Also, it helps you to design the pages. Label 2, it's a sub label 2, established NSS unit, established since September 2004. September 2004. Then label 3, registration form, NSS volunteer registration form. Label 4, so bind the system date. Yeah, bind system date should get displayed in the app. That is, it is in the form of DD, month and year. Then after that, I'll also tell the place of the labels. All these are all center aligned. This is right aligned. Okay. Then label label 5 full name of student, full name of student, label 5. Then edit text, edit text, it's a text box, text box to collect name of the student or name of the volunteer. The next is date of birth, date of birth, it's a label 6, date of birth. You provide the system calendar to choose, system calendar to choose the date of birth. Then label 7, label 7 gender, gender. Here provide radio control, radio view. So two option, male or female. Then label 8, label 8 branch of branch, that is course branch, course branch. You provide the list view, sorry, not list view, you provide the spinner view, it's an pop-up list. You provide all the department list will be provided, department list will be provided in this branch, course branch, which branch he has taken admission or admitted to which branch of the course. Then label 9, label 9 for this radio view. This is system calendar, this is spinner view design. Then label 9, then after the course, usually semester, usually first or second semester, you can provide the semester. Only semesters that can register is only from first sem to fifth sem. Only these students are allowed to register the registration as a volunteer. Then it is limited to 4 seconds. Then after that, label 10, label 10. After semester, the contact number, you provide contact number. Contact number is again edit text control with phone number option, phone number property, optional property, phone number option. Then label 10, label 10, this is the contact number you are going to verify. So by sending the registration form success or failure, that sending that one along with the registration number. Registration number is the built-in ID. Registration number, it's a auto incremental, auto incremental field. It's an auto incremental field. Again, it is another label. Then contact number, then Gmail ID. Instead of email, you provide the Gmail ID. Edit the text control with text option. So email. So this will be used for to send OTP. To send OTP to their email for verification. Okay, label 11. So label 12. Here provide a button control, button view for send OTP. You provide the button view. For this, you require to use either Ajax or jQuery or JavaScript. Okay. To work on, because when you click on send OTP, the current activity is going to switch to the another activity. Rather than that, you want to stay back in the same forum, but action should taken care of. So for that, this send OTP button will be used. Then provide the text box. 13 text box. Provide the text box, that is edit text, to enter OTP. Enter OTP to verified email ID. Then after that, label 14. Once the basic information of student, if previous experience in society related activities, you provide the edit text box. Supports multi-line support, multiple line support. You provide the paragraph text. Let them to write the content of their previous experience, which was spent with the society. Then label 15 hobbies. You provide the spinner view, or you just provide the edit text with plus option to add new edit text box. So if more than one hobbies, if the student have, you provide the plus option. When you click the plus option, additional text box will be added. Okay. Then label 16 is parent father name. It's a edit father full name. Edit, provide the edit text box Then label 17 for the email or for the contact number. That is phone number option, provide it. Then label 18 mother full name, edit text. Then label 19 mother contact number, other contact number, same phone number option. Similarly for the email. So other field make it as mandatory, it's not, it's optional. You can provide the optional control for the email ID. Similarly, mother email ID is the optional entry. Mother email ID is the optional entry. Okay. 2021. So label 22. Label 22 is awards or accolades received. To provide edit text. Then label 23. So provide the file choose option to upload the student volunteer photo, passport photo. Then label 24 cast. You provide the option radio group. Then label 25. So cast subcategory. Cast subcategory. You provide the spinner view, or you can provide better edit text to enter from the student. Edit text, you can provide the example categories, you can provide in front of it. Okay. So after that, label 26, provide checkbox or declaration statement. Give that execution. The above details are correct as per my knowledge. And the contacts, if changed, will be intimated the same to NSS cell. And last two fields, label 27, provide the checkbox. Provide the checkbox for acceptance of registration to NSS program officer, and label 28, provide the checkbox for acceptance of registration to principal. These two entries, it may not be visible at the time of registration. When admin login, these two options which will be visible. Okay. So if you working as a individual, it will become a little bigger project. That's why I expected you better split this one. One of you do the designing part, one of you do the database part, one of you do SMS part, one of you do the email part, one of you do the verification coding part. So split up yourself. Otherwise, I will give the split. I will give the split. This is the three. Actually, this is the three module. It's a module one. It's a module one. Actually, this is the module one of the project. Module one. Then module two is admin page. Admin page. Here you control these two label registration controls. So registration controls here, acceptance of registration control should appear here. Then report generation according to the academic year. Academic year. So this is the admin page. So another module third is the gallery setup. Gallery setup. So module 4 is edit option given to update the student information. So these are the 4 modules will be there in the design part of the design and develop of the registration form. Registration form. Okay. Clear? If needed, since it is a development time, since it may changes depending on the requirement at last. So as of now, it's a basic form which I have given the information. Okay. So according to this requirement, the end user requirement is this. Okay. So now the students who are willing to, again who are willing to contribute to NSSL, you come up. Otherwise, this project will be assigned to all. Or individually try this project. Individually try it out. So you will gain an experience of developing a full-fledged mini applications. This covers the CO4, CO5, CO4 and CO5. According to your course outcome, design and develop a mobile applications which will contribute to the individual or community or societal needs. Okay. I need a response from your end. I want the response from your end. Open up yourself. Are you ready to do this? Or any difficulty is there from your end?
Sir, very big project is there, sir.
No, that's why 54 I assigned, not one
Because
student.
the
Designing
time.
part, yeah, designing part is simple. Okay, within 2 hours you can design this one. Whereas backend coding is it will take 2 to 3 days if you do it independently. If you do as a team, you can complete this project by within 2 days. Integration is important here rather than just to developing the code. So within this 3 hours itself, we can complete the designing part. Okay, is it or not?
Yeah, but sir, so many time is very less, sir, because sir, and internals also there, cut internals and lab internals and externals also will be preparations will be started. Many people, sir. And placement is also going on, sir. So many very difficulty to develop in this.
Okay. So, Amit, that's your opinion or entire group opinion?
No, no, sir, my opinion.
Opinion. Okay, okay, fine. So you
Because
are busy with placements.
yes, sir. God.
So, but third internal is fifth, sixth, seventh next month, right?
Yeah, sir, but external examinations preparation, many people will be started maybe. I
Okay,
don't know.
fine. So, why can't you take up as a group project rather than individual? What I said, distribute each one of the module among yourself. So it will serve the purpose of course outcomes, fourth and fifth, what we defined. Any other student? ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟಾಕ್. Limitation, whatever you have limitation, you tell that limitation also. I am working towards you, not for me. If any difficulty are there to work with the project which I have given, just open up. Don't blame me later. Whatever it is there in your mind, keep it open up. Are you ready to do or no? We don't want to do, whatever it may be.
Yeah, sir, what Amit saying is right. But
Yeah, yeah.
as a group means, it may possible.
Individually it is difficult, I know.
Yeah.
With the group it is possible.
And you should have to do the group, sir, because individually they won't come like I'll
No,
do it.
if I get 5 students volunteer to contribute to this application, that's enough. So if I go with the group having the 3 to 4 people, to coordinate them itself is difficult. What happens? What will happen? She will do, he will do. They started blaming. Rather than that, any 5 students volunteer interested to develop mobile application in real time and contribute to the department as well as college. If you want to contribute that with respect to that, you can. Everyone will have load. Apart from that, surprise, I think you are the person. Amit is good in mobile application development. Nayana Prakash is also good. Surya Prakash. Right. Few 5 to 10 students. If you are ready, we can get it done within 2 days. Yes or no? Do you agree with me or do not agree with me? Because your end there is a limitation of devices, etc. and so on. Okay. Hmm? Open up. You can discuss yourself.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir,
Saket.
can we do it individually, sir?
As your friend said that individually it is big project. I know that it is time consuming if you go with individual. That's why rather than doing everything individual, it is difficult. Learn to coordinate with the team. Saket, if you are interested, if you want to contribute, you can. Because designing it will take around according to me, with your less experience, it will take 2 hours to design the page. Designing part is very dead easy in Android Studio. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, designing is very easy. The coding, the connect to the coding and activities, connecting activities is little. It is not it is not impossible. It is possible, but it will take little time. Because flow of data, how it flows, you need to analyze. That's it.
Sir, maybe I can develop one simple prototype and show you, sir.
Please. Very good.
By tomorrow, I'll share it with you, sir.
Sure. I'm very
Okay.
much happy to see your prototype.
Okay, sir.
Okay. The next. Shashank also will do some contribution. Shashank, Varsha, Harini,
Yes,
Yashashwini,
sir.
will you do something?
Yes, sir.
Will you try?
Yes, sir.
So then join your hand with the Saket to develop a part of module, SMS module or try SMS module or the email module.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine.
Okay, sir.
Then, yes, good. Then she used to face the connectivity problem. Now she is ready to do something. What about the connected peoples, others? Good. Yashashwini,
Yes, sir.
will you do something in
Yes, sir.
coordination with Arini and Saket?
Yes, sir. I do so.
So which module will you try? Email module will you try?
Okay, sir.
Email module, okay?
Okay, sir.
Good. Saket, what you want to do? Only designing or try to implement that OTP verification?
Sir, I'll do the OTP verification also.
OTP verification, fine. Okay.
Designing as well, sir.
Designing and OTP.
Yes, sir.
She will do the sending SMS, Harini, and Yashaswini will do the OTP verification in the email part. Okay. Then what about others? Report generation at the admin side. Gallery creation. Who wants to do gallery creation? Creating gallery. Your program number 9, SD card usage. Using SD card usage, that program number 9, you are able to upload your photos in SD cards or internal SQLite database. So for that gallery, front end design is required, that is upload photo. That relative layout is required for that. Upload photo. Photo size limit it for 100 kilobytes or 20 kilobytes, 20 KB. So lot of resources for small part of the project is available in tutorials point, Java T point and tutorials point and W3 schools. These websites, if you look into that, for SMS sending, verification, OTP verification, etc. and so on, many snippet code is available. Even you can look into the GitHub repository, lot of project already which is there. Your job is to integrate all those small coding and creating a simple application. Okay. Is there any doubts related to the lab? Fine. Now I'll ask a few questions. You answer. How to kill an activity in Android? How to kill an activity in Android? By option I'll give: finish activity, kill activity.
Finish activities.
Finish and finish activity both. Okay. Finish and finish activity both will be used to kill an activity in Android. Okay. Next, how many threads are there in async task in Android? Option only one. Option second option 2. Third option does not have thread. Fourth option 4. How many threads are there in async task in Android? Where you are using async task? When you are using async task? When you are using pending intent to switch to get to send and receive the message from to and fro motion. In that case, you are using async task, and also you are using it in the multi-threading. Also, you are using it in broadcast receiver. Only one, 2, or does not have thread, or 4. It is a only one thread. Okay. What is sleep mode in Android? What is sleep mode in Android? Option 1, only radio interface layer and alarm are in active mode, switched off, airplane mode, none of the above. What is sleep mode in Android? Think your Android phone. When it is in sleep mode, what and all the functionality is active, remaining is inactive. Switched off is sleep mode. How you say it is switched off is sleep mode? Airplane mode is the sleep mode. When the device is not in use, your radio interface layer and alarm are in active mode. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's the option is that one. Okay. Persist data can be stored in Android through option A, shared preferences. Persist data means saving the data into the database. Okay. So option shared preferences. Second option internal or external storage. Third option SQLite. Fourth option network servers. So which are the differences are there? Persist data can be stored in Android through. We used to use shared preferences to share the data among the internal activities. Internal or external storage to store the content onto SD card. SQLite to store the content on the inbuilt database. Network servers to store the network related data. So it means that all the above, right? What is ADB in Android? It is an image tool. It is a development tool. It is an Android debug bridge. None of the above. What is ADB in Android? It is Android debug bridge. Yes, correct. See, I request you to open the tutorials point. Tutorials point. There, search Android and learn Android application development. Go to tutorials point. All of you open. Otherwise I'll share here itself. It helps you to develop your registration form application. Is it visible? Tutorials T point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, sending SMS, sending email, initiating phone calls, right? So what and all you can do with that registration form, NS registration form, you can utilize this one. Media player you can create. So login screen default code which is available with that login screen, login validation, right? Only the thing is you need to fit this code for your application. It is very easy actually. Only the thing is, see how to store in SQLite database. Registration form content, how you are going to store. Snippet code is available. Right. So here, CRUD operations, or you can make use of your lab programs to create that application. Right. Then SQLite database. Then if you want to add the progress bar, how much registration form fill up, you can add the additional one. Loading spinner, to add the department list spinner view you can use like this. The output it will display like this. spinner view. You can use the spinner views also. So a tutorial point is another website. W3 schools also you can get the some coding information. Just you search in the Google. So OTP. So learn by experimenting. Learn by experimenting and design and developing the mobile application. So suppose OTP verification in Android. Lots of material which will be available. OTP verification. Lots of videos also available. How you can OTP using Firebase, using SQLite, right? Using how to integrate the SMS API into your application. Lots of videos are available. Only the thing is give the time and start doing. See, students tutorial, one more website, mobile number verification Android through OTP. So some codes are available. You need to work on it. You need to look on it, understand and work on it. Clear? OTP does not match. So a lot of tutorials which is available for OTP, as well as suppose automatic SMS verification. So automation you can bring into your application. When the push notification come, automatically it fill up and it will verify. Means you are tying up your device with the SMS service. So some demo is available. If you provide a number, automatically OTP which will be received. Once OTP receives, verify. We done the program number 13, 14, 13, 12 and 13. Notification pop up and fill that content. So lots of material is there. The thing is you need to mind and work on it. Automatic SMS app. Then you can check with the email OTP. Email OTP. Email OTP. How to implement OTP functionality in Android. accesspds.com. So lots of resources are there. Only the thing is you need to look into. So just go with advanced authentication, email. Step by step, how you need to do with the OTP verification. Step by step, you can go through this. Okay. Now, in addition to those students, Yashashwini, Harini, Saket, who wants to join their hands? From lateral entry students? What about lateral entry students? Are you not interested in doing creating the application for college? Yes or no? Are you there at the back end, or just you switched on and went off? Purva? Purva K?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to do? Okay, we will start designing the part. We'll start designing. NSS registration. Is the screen visible? Or you can do create the multiple activities like personal information, educational information, contacts, different activities. You can have a different activities and switch every time once the student is submitted the updated the information. So you can do that also. Okay. So this is the action bar. This one is the notification bar. Here are all the notifications which are going to do. This is Wi-Fi, Bluetooth connectivity, and the orientation mode, SD card setup, setup late. So next, previous. So navigation bar is automatically it's set. Here new email, replace it your own action. What so addition or deletion here related to the settings. Okay, design the page according to that you can. To designing, where to go? Manifest, Android manifest dot xml, Android manifest dot xml. This is the application. What are the permissions required? Users permission, Android right to external. What and all the permission is required? See, receive SMS is required. The permission receive SMS is required. Since you are verifying the SMS, right, users permission, then what is required? Then calling is required. No, camera is required. Yes, camera is required. Sometime to obtain a photo of the student, camera is allowed. Then users permission, notification, Wi-Fi, internet is needed. Internet service is needed. Yes, because database is present in a SQLite. Users permission, Android. Then answer phone calls. Is it required from the current application? No. Then text service. Call service is needed to send the SMS. No, SMS is needed. Then manage external storage. It's not required. since you are not taking up the backup of the data, persistent activity read call, read external storage, it is required if your photos are stored in the SD card or something somewhere apart from your application. Uses permission again. Read contacts is required. Suppose if they forget their parent names to access that, users permission. Send send SMS is needed. Permission. Then persistent activity is needed. It is deprecated as of now. Let it be. Then uses permission. Fine. If any needed, gradually we can add the permissions. Next, in so now empty activity, new XML activity, main activity. You can create the basic activity, or you can create the empty activity. So that is activity 1, registration form, activity registration. Now we start designing the page. You start designing the page. First, select the layout. Common text, buttons, widgets, layouts, So relative layout. You place the relative layout. So for that, mention relative layout. What is the label one? The label one is BMSIT&NSS unit. For that, text view wrap content and wrap content. Width is match parent. Wrap content. Then text is BMSIT and M NNS unit. You can specify BMSI unit. Each labels have the ID that is T text view 1. Then alignment, align center, gravity, you can specify gravity is center. You can set foreground color is, you can set foreground color, you can use hash 0000000. The foreground is black, so background you can set is white, F. And size, text size is 40 dp. Okay, then just see how it look like. Oh, it is running that one. So here in the Android manifest.xml launcher, here you set is instead of dot registration, registration only. The activity launcher in the registration, activity registration, yes. You clean up the, I'm changing the emulator, then it works fine. So this Nexus, it won't clear the cache, that's why it is displaying the previous output. Can you change the emulator Nexus to the pixel? it will take little time to run the emulator. See, there is a warning message. User mode erosion. DP ESP spaces is used. Foreground is attribute unused and other versions. So warning messages. SDK attribute. So set the foreground is different one. Yeah. So background is reverse. Okay. Now let us check first fragment Android. This one. Okay, it is taking new registration, intent main launcher, app no action bar, dot registration, main activity dot java. You call here. Dot registration. Restart. it will automatically call. Then there is this is activity, main activity, sorry, activity main. No, fragment is inserting this one. This fragment. First fragment. Here. Okay, fragments are used here. Forwarding. Delete. Second fragment. Registration, activity registration. Yes. Then run it. So closing. So closing. Activity and write. Activity and registry, activity registration. Default activity. This was that. Activity main registration. Activity. Plus 2. Okay, so all of you try the execution of this code. We'll end up the today's lab. Okay. If any late joiners, you can tell me the attendance.
So USN 5, sir.
5. Apurva?
Antima, sir.
Antima.
Sir, USN 65.
65. 65. Then USA 65. Then